Submarines take an awfully long time to build. As we know, they can take at least a decade, if not more, from the time you decide to build them. And Australia looked around and said, well, if we're thinking about where we're going to be in terms of regional security in 20, 30, 40, 50 years from now, was the deal we made with France some years ago to build a bunch of conventional submarines really the way forward for our long-term security? And especially as in just in the last few years, of course, the concerns about the expansionism of China in the region, both strategically and economically, have risen. So Australia took a look at that and said, well, we need to commit now to where we're going to be in 3 or 4 decades. So that means, unfortunately, scrapping the French deal before those subs actually did start getting built, thankfully, and pivoting to the idea of nuclear submarines, which will substantially enhance their capability to protect their security in the region.
Well, the French have described it as a stab in the back. They've described it as sort of going against the spirit of their agreement with Australia, which took a long time to negotiate. But they seem to have directed most of their anger at the US, not at the Australians. It's the Australians who have changed their minds, but it's the US that has directed, that is attracting most of the anger in France. Now, from the Biden administration's point of view, this is a signal that the US does not really see Europe and France, in any case, as a partner, a reliable partner in the confrontation with China in the Pacific Ocean and the South China Sea. And that's not a decision Biden has arrived at by himself. Trump felt that way. In some ways, Obama felt that way. Basically, Europe and the major European players don't have the same degree of confidence that they used to enjoy in Washington.
Thanks for watching Bloomberg Quicktake Now. Subscribe to our channel to see the biggest stories the moment they happen from around the world. And tune in to our 24/7 live stream for global news coverage, interviews, deep dives, shows, and documentaries on the stories you care about most.